comes to planning a holiday, local knowledge is priceless, which is exactly what Sean Lynch recently discovered on his recent travels to Fiji. Let's take a look.
Just a hop, skip and a jump from Australia's east coast, Fiji is made up of over 300 islands, each and every one of them complete with their white sandy beaches, palm trees and crystal clear waters. There is, however, more to Fiji than meets the average tourist eye. If you're going to explore more than one island, and I highly recommend you do, island hoppers can get you between them. So I'm taking a scenic 50-minute flight to a little city called Savusavu, which sits on Fiji's second largest island in the north. Sitting on the island's coast is the 5-star luxury Michel Cousteau resort. And if the view wasn't enough, on arrival, the welcoming committee definitely makes the trip worthwhile.
Welcome home!
If you get here and want to stay put, I wouldn't be surprised, but I've come here to venture way beyond the resort. And that, my friends, is exactly what I'm going to do. This is not on a tourist strip. In fact, it is way off the tourist radar and where you'll find some of Fiji's best-kept secrets. But they won't be kept secret for long, because thanks to Expedia.com.au, we've been given access to our very own Expedia insider. Born and raised in Fiji, Leanne Hunter calls Savusavu her home, along with her husband and 2 little boys. She knows this part of the world like the back of her hand. So who better to give us an up-to-date insight into locals' lifestyles and all the things you can see and do in and around the islands of Fiji.
This is a part of Fiji that is still relatively untouched, and it's still very pristine. It's very green. You get the green rainforests and the mountains, and then you get the beautiful blue, pristine coloured ocean and the lovely coral reefs. So there's lots of things to do in town. There's a range of places to eat and bars to go to, and there's handicraft centres. You can go through the farmers market and look at the, the local fresh produce. The Fijians are known for their wood carving. We have our resident wood carver here, Lameki. This is what we call a cannibal's fork, and back in the days of cannibalism, this is what they'd use to eat the brains with. It's a brain picker.
Okay. Do you still use them now?
Well, only if you don't behave.
From the hot springs scattered all over the island to the salt lakes that run through the middle, it's no wonder the locals are good at water sports. And according to Leanne, paddleboarding on the salt lake is a must.
So what we'll do is we'll get you on the paddleboard, standing up, hopefully. Shimmy on this way, and you're good to go.
All right.
Once you feel confident, you can pop up on your feet. There you go.
I told you I wouldn't fall!
It's actually quite peaceful once you're not, have a mouthful of salt lake.
Getting a little insight from a local like Leanne is a pearler of an opportunity, literally. Because owned and run by Leanne and her husband Justin is J Hunter Pearls, who not only produce some of the most beautiful and unique pearls in the world, but also do their bit for the villages in and around Savusavu while they're at it.
One of the great things about having a pearl farm is that we provide employment for surrounding villages. A lot of the income that they derive from this work is spent on improving the village and the conditions they live in. We also like to assist with the children in the village, so we have a scholarship fund. It's that stuff and being able to see the improvements yourself that make it really, for us, worthwhile doing something like this.
Taking the glass-bottom boat tour of the farms is definitely worth the ride, where you'll not only learn everything there is to know about the process of a pearl, but you get a pretty good understanding of what Fiji life is all about.
The Fiji pearls are known for having some very unique and distinct colors and some subtle earthy tones to them.
Are they truly the best pearls in the world?
I think they are. We have to bring in Japanese technicians who I think are some of the best technicians or implanters in the world. They come down and do the critical seeding for us, and then we look after those oysters on the farms for another up to 2 years, and then finally get a pearl out of them.
Do you get your hands dirty often or not?
Not as much as I used to.
Lazy.
Yeah, but
You've changed, man.
Yeah.
You used to be about the pearls. Now you're just about on the boat.
Yeah, but it is fun. There's, it's the best place to have to come and work.
Well, the Fiji lifestyle itself is a great lifestyle. I mean, no one goes poor, no one is hungry in Fiji, and you see it in the Fijians. There's always the big, what they call the bulla smile. You get beautiful beaches all around the world and beautiful scenery, but what really makes Fiji Fiji is the people and their love of life.
When it comes to tropical island holidays, the word paradise gets used pretty loosely, but I can tell you now, if it's appropriate for anywhere, it's got to be Fiji.
Thanks, Sean. How beautiful's Fiji? Have you been to Fiji?
I have. My daughters loved it. Little turtles in the accommodation where we
Oh,
stayed.
they make a beautiful soup, those. And if you want more... No, they're beautiful little... You would never... Obviously, they're endangered species. We wouldn't touch them. If you want more information about Expedia Holidays and Fiji, you can go to our website. But if you want a chance to get there sooner rather than later, have a look at this.
Thanks to Expedia.com.au and The Circle, one lucky viewer has the chance to win a tropical island holiday in Fiji. Including 2 return airfares to the hidden paradise of Savusavu, you and a friend will stay for 6 nights in an elegant garden view beret at the multi-award-winning boutique 5-star Michel Cousteau resort. For your chance to win this fabulous prize, simply call 1902 555 656 with your full name, address and daytime telephone number. And you can enter as many times as you like. Good luck.
There are moments in your life that you remember. Today, you will be cooking for immunity against Jamie Oliver.
We know how much they love him.